So I'm out here exploring the desert, and I'm trying to get high enough to get to a point where I can launch a survey probe. But all around me in this portion of the desert, there's stuff happening. There's a ship that went down over there. There's Sardaukar going around. There's a Sardaukar patrol over there looking at. By the way, you do not want to get caught in those spotlights. If you get caught in those spotlights, Sardaukar chum troops, it's not good. Don't get caught in those. Um, but if we can get high enough here, we can launch a survey probe. I need another 21 meters, so I'm going to try to get up to the top of this. Um, Exploration is key in Dune Awakening, and you're going to be doing a lot of running around on foot. You're also going to be exploring around with your bike and trying to find places where you can scale mountains. This is looking a little sketchy. I'm running low on stamina. I might fall and die. So that is the perfect example of the dangers of Arrakis. One of the dangers. Thankfully, I can self-revive right here um, and bring myself back up for the moment. But I still have to figure out how do I get back up there because there is a height that you have to get to in order to get your survey probes, and I got to get high enough to do so. Unfortunately, some of those things are really hard to climb because they don't have enough areas where you could potentially find resting points off of there. So we're going to get back up top there and take another shot at this. But in the meantime, what I really want to talk about is exploration. And as we're exploring, I would love to say shout out to Funcom for the beta key for this limited beta event that we're participating in, where we're finally able to record our own footage and get ready for the launch of Dune Awakening here in a few short weeks. Currently, as of this recording, the launch date is June 10th for the general release, June 5th for the early access. I think more than any other game that I've played in recent times, exploration is really important here because that sounded like a worm. Well, not only in terms of like finding POIs, which if I can get up high enough here and get to a stopping point again to where I can have a safe spot to be standing and not like climbing. Oh, looks like there might be a little path over here. Let's go over to this direction. If I can get to it. Yeah, I know I'm low. Ah, I made it. Okay. If we open up the map right now, we have some POIs, but not a lot. We've barely only uncovered a tiny fraction of this particular zone, which is where we came in. This is the second zone. First zone is down here, Haga Basin. We're currently in this eastern Vermilius Gap area, but I've only uncovered a couple POIs. So one of the things we want to do right off the bat, as soon as you get to a new area, is you want to find a high point so you can climb up and get a survey probe launched. However, you have to get to a certain height to be able to launch a survey probe. And that in and of itself can be a tricky venture. What you want to do is you're looking for little areas like this where you can pause, let your stamina regenerate as much as you can. Let's go ahead and top off our water here. And then climb up to the next point. And you're trying to find ledges that you can use to get yourself high enough so that you can launch a survey probe. Now, I don't have like all the tools that other players might have, such as the Shiga wires, which you can use to pull yourself up. So I'm scaling the sides of cliffs, which burns my stamina, which is that green bar there. And so you have to be conscious of that as you're climbing around. This is another one of those aspects of the exploration that you have to pay attention to, because it's not just about your water consumption, it's also about your stamina consumption and being able to get high enough. The stamina is also used for like your melee attacks, your dodges, a whole bunch of stuff. Is this high enough? I don't think it is. I think this is where we were at earlier. I need 27 more meters. All Alright, let's get up to here. Alright. Yeah. 22 meters. I gotta be able to get up to the top of this. Or at the very least be able to find a ledge. Does this count as a ledge? Oh, that doesn't count as a ledge. Oh, this might. Right over here. It does. Whew. Scary. Oh, there's a Sardaukar ship floating around in there. We do have to be conscious of those, because if they see us, we're in deep doo-doo. Am I high enough? I don't want to risk it here. Try to get a little higher. Oh, hopefully I didn't just risk it all by trying to go up a place I can't get to. Oh, here's a better ledge, I think. Oh no. Dude, that better count as a ledge. Oh, Jesus. Alright. I want to see if I can get higher up here. I feel like I'm free climbing with the... Oh my god, this is making my vertigo, like, freak out. Oh, there is no way. Oh, surely I can make this. Oh, come on. No! Okay, okay. Alright, we didn't die. I'm probably high enough to use my... survey kit here, right? We'll see. Oh no! We gotta get back up a little bit. Alright, let's do that again. I'm sure some of you are laughing at this video going, God, who is this idiot? Well, this is exploring for the first time on a planet. And I think what I need to do is just get up here to one of those areas and just use my probe. What I wanted to do was try to get to the very tippy top for y'all. But I'm not quite sure how to get up there. Quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. Yet, because I'm exploring. And what I really want to do is I want to get up here and get to the launch a probe section. All right. Oh, 6 more meters. All right. Oh no! All right, this was a ledge. All right, should be able to drop a probe from here. Now it's going to do its thing. It's going to survey, and it's going to give me the results. And then I should have unlocked a bunch of the POIs and resources for this region. There we go. Oh, I just got a new sand hazard thing. So I've got drum stand and quicksand. Apparently I got to be paying attention to those. All right, guys, I'm sneezing my brains out here. My wife just threw a roll of toilet paper at me. Ah, our tissue. Um. Anyway, now that we've explored this, we've got all these POIs available to us, and we can go explore these. I think I have another sneeze. Thank you, Frodo. All right, he's Twitter pated. He's like, Daddy, why are you sneezing? What you doing? Aren't you okay? Why are you making those funny noises? That's called having a head cold, buddy. Anyway, that is the Eastern Vermilius Gap. We have now explored it. Um, and we now have a bunch of POIs, and we've unlocked this drum sand and quicksand, which I've never seen before. So apparently I need to pay attention to that. This is one of the other reasons you want to get up top and explore and get your survey probes sent out, because you'll be able to see some of the dangers that await um, in the sands. Because I'm assuming drum sand and quicksand will like eat your bike and stuff. I don't know. It says beware quicksand and drum sand. Quicksand can be fatal, and drum sand will attract the worm. Keep an eye out when crossing the open sand, and use the map and scanners to avoid being caught aware. So it's very important to do your exploration. He's this cat. He's funny. He's like, Dad, you're making all sorts of funny noises. And that's what happens when you have a head cold. Anyway, folks, exploration is key to survival in Dune Awakening. Now, I'm going to go try to get to the top of this if I can. And if I can't, well, I'll see the rest of you next time in the next video. There's a whole bunch of links down below to my Dune Awakening coverage from this limited beta event. Thanks to Funcom for the key. We will, of course, be playing the live game as it goes live, and hopefully you'll be watching all my coverage and watching the streams as well, which happen every single day at around 5 a.m. Central on YouTube and Twitch. But before we get there, we've got a lot of other games to play, and there's a whole bunch of Dune Awakening coverage coming out from this limited beta event. I believe this is episode 19 or 20 in the round of videos I'm recording, so I have no idea where it's going to air. I just know it's the 19th or 20th video I've recorded, so I've done a whole bunch of coverage. Hopefully you'll check out the other videos, and I'll see everybody in the next one. Until then, stay safe and happy adventuring.